All right, and we are here to craft.
Hi.
Guys, I don't know if you guys saw the news, but a big thank you to Very Niche Musings for all of the Secret Santa things that she did.
Oh, that was so cool.
Well, she counted everything up and she donated $190, which got us over 2,000. So, it's not gonna, they're not both gonna be right now. I'm gonna wait, give a couple minutes for people to come in, but we're gonna have two giveaways. Well, for sure, two giveaways. Also, if it looks weird that the chat is where it is, it's because I had nowhere else to put the chat if just in case of like donations. I had the little alerts everywhere. So I was like, where do I put the chat at this point? I don't know. Okay. So we're going to be giving this away.
Ooh.
This was designed and made by, sorry, crinkly, made by Abby over at Clover Shop. It is so nice, and I'm a little bit jealous.
Did she make two?
She made one.
Oh, she should make a second one.
I may have to request one and be like, how much would you charge me, please?
It's really cool.
It is. Yeah. All right, and then Lumos Knitting Light, which this one I have not gotten out of the box, so I don't know if I should or not. But mine's upstairs in a kiddo's room, so there we go. It's all of that. There's the charging cable.
Very cool.
So we will be giving, there we go, giving those away tonight.
Yay! Wait, there's so many friends in chat, you guys.
Heck yes.
Thanks for being
Hello
here.
everybody, how are you? Are you ready for a crafting stream and a congratulations for raising $2,000 with me?
Can you
PanCAN.
What was your original?
The original goal was 700. Technically, the original goal was 500, and then Tiltify was like, "You need to raise that to 700. We're just gonna automatically do that." And I'm like, "But I don't know if I'll make that much." And it was like, "We're gonna automatically raise that. We're not gonna let you change it to 500." I'm like, "Okay."
Wow.
So
And you smashed that.
Here.
Cause like, what was it? What was it you made the first night? It was a lot, wasn't it? It was way more.
A decent amount. It was a decent amount because I want to say it was 900.
Yeah.
Because the next day we reached over 1,500. And so I upped the goal to 3,000 because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to run out of milestones. But now I'm like, okay, things have slowed down.
Yeah.
A little bit, breathing a little bit.
We were just really excited in the beginning.
Yes. Well, honestly, I think people are going to be really excited for the last stream.
Really?
It's going to be fun. It's going to be a big discussion stream. It's going to be a discussion panel. It's going to be fun and interesting.
Love it.
And there are going to be some interesting guests.
Can't wait.
But anyway, what are you crafting tonight? Tonight's a crafting night.
I'm glad you asked. So, I am a planner girly.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, I dip my toe into being a bullet journal girly.
Yeah. Okay.
And I said, you know what I really miss is bullet journaling. So, let me just get a bullet journal. But, I forget how much work they are. So, I'm setting up my 2025 bullet journal as if it's a planner.
Hey. Amen.
So I've already started on it and like done some like decorating and like put in some calendars and some holidays and birthdays and like things. I did my year in pixels and my habit trackers and like all of that. And I've gotten to the point where I'm just needing to put in, I already marked out where every single like month calendar and week spread will go for the whole year of 2025. I just need to actually put them in. So that's what I'm going to be working on tonight.
Nice.
Yes.
I am by I'm not gonna say a landslide because some people voted for the earrings,
I
but
did.
and I only have literally I have so little left of that. It's not even funny. Like so little left to do on that. Hold on, let me find it. Where did it go? I had you open and then you disappeared. Okay, how do I divide that? Put that in the middle. Okay, that. Nope, that up top. I don't know what was on the bottom before, but we're gonna put that on the bottom. Okay. Sorry, I'm rearranging my screen so I can actually see the chart that I need to see. I'm making a mug cozy.
Ooh,
A Christmas themed mug cozy, specifically mittens.
cute.
We'll have mittens on it. But, okay, actually, someone said ads, so we are going to give it a minute before we start the giveaway. The first one.
Good.
Anyway, now here's my question. Should I do a blue background with white mittens?
Ooh.
Or, well, let me rephrase that. Silvery gray mittens. Or silvery gray mittens or background with blue mittens. I can't think. Brain.
Ooh. I think the blue background would be cute.
Okay. That's a good idea.
Yeah. And then the mittens can be that like silvery whitish.
Yeah.
Like from the book The Mitten. Do you read that one to your kids?
I don't think I've ever read that.
Oh my goodness, it's so cute. So it's about like this little boy asks his grandma to make him some white mittens, and she's like, "You're not going to be able to see them in the snow if you lose them." And he's like, "I want white mittens." So she makes him white mittens, and he loses one in the snow. And then all
I mean,
the
that checks out.
animals, forest creatures, come and like snuggle in to the mitten, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. So it's like a hedgehog, and then like it ends up like a bear, and all of these animals are in the mitten, and it's huge. And then like somebody like sneezes, like the bear sneezes, I think, and then the mitten goes flying off, and little boy catches it, and he's like, "Oh, my mitten!" But then he put them next to each other. One's like huge, one's little. It's precious.
There's a book. It's not like a really like a funny book, but it's a very sweet book. And if I remember correctly, it's like either the sound of winter or the sounds of snow. I want to look it up now. It is so adorable.
I am all about kids books, so yes, tell me all about it.
You should check that out. Basically, like, so this little girl's going to visit her grandmother, if I remember correctly, and she's kind of describing all of like the different sounds that are specifically winter, right? Like crunching of snow, and snow plopping off of a roof and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't want to. But her grandmother, who is blind, has a very neat thing to say when she gets there. And you should just read it. It's just
okay. I'll read it. Twist my arm.
It's a good one. Let me look up real quick to verify what it's called. But I think it's like the sounds of snow or something. Book. No, it's not that. The sounds of winter. I'll look it up and I'll let you know.
Sounds good. Look at this washi tape. This is so cute. It's got like, oh, is it gonna? There it is. It's got like girls reading and like books, and there's even like typewriters.
That's so cute.
It's so cute. It's perfect for my books read this year spread.
Yeah. Gosh, I can't even think about that right now. Trying to like it's hard anymore. It's hard for me to like stay awake reading a print book, and I'm just now kind of getting back into audiobooks. It was hard for me to focus. Yeah, normally, but like even that for the longest time was just hard for me to focus.
Yeah.
So I've been listening to I think it's Wrath of the Triple Goddess by Rick Riordan, his latest book.
Oh, I used to love his stuff. I'm so behind on that stuff though.
Dude, I know, same. I never finished the, was it Trials of Apollo, like that series.
I never even got to that one.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. I haven't finished it.
There's so many. I read.
He's not very likable, just FYI.
Oh, really?
He's not Apollo. Sorry.
I read Percy Jackson when I was a kid because they came out when I was a kid. And then I read The Heroes of Olympus because they also came out when I was a kid. And after that, I guess I grew up and I was like, I can't keep up anymore. I forget what happened, but I can't keep up anymore. Man's written too many books.
That's where.
Oh, and I read the Egyptian ones too.
Oh, okay.
Those ones were
okay.
good.
Okay, guys, we are going to start with the giveaways in just a minute, but we're having a book conversation. So, okay, the Egyptian ones are an interesting case for me, specifically because I was unable to get into them in print, but audiobook I could. I still didn't like the narrators very much. They were a little bit annoying. But I think it's because it's like written to be a recording of someone on a tape. And it's like it was weird trying to read that in print. I still own them, I think. Honestly, I may have actually gotten rid of those ones because I did not like them very much.
Let's just keep it going.
But
no, those were really weird, I will say. And I remember being like kind of uncomfy with one of the main plot points, which, like, spoilers, so I'm not going to say it out loud. I could always text it to you.
Yeah.
But I remember being like, the hell did I just read? But also, they were really fun.
Honestly, there are a lot of things in those books that it's like, what is happening?
I know. Because mythology is always so strange.
Also, does anyone else who enjoys Greek mythology specifically and Roman mythology, giggle a little bit or chuckle anytime Rick Riordan, or rather Percy Jackson, says, yeah, and like Zeus has been married a lot. I'm like, married.
Married.
It's an interesting way of putting it.
Married.
All right.
Sure.
I am going to do, let's see, which do you think first? Knitting light or mug?
Ooh, mug.
Mug?
Mug.
Okay. I'm very jealous. Whoever gets this mug. All right, so, let me find it. There it is. Okay. Start giveaway. All right.
Woohoo!
So, if you want to win this, I shouldn't have put it back in the plastic. If you want to win this mug.
That's so cool. Is it like frosted?
Yeah, it's frosted glass, dude.
That's so cool.
And it has this like really cool thing. Like there's a little seal, and there's a straw. Like, look at that.
Her stuff is so quality.
No, right?
I love
I'm
her
gonna
stuff.
have to, like, I'm legit gonna be like, hey man, do you still have that?
No, you need to get
I
one.
Want one. Please
Yeah,
let me buy
you need to get one.
Okay,
It's
now I'm
super
gonna put.
cool.
Okay, now I need to put this back in here because I just want to be safe with it.
Wait, is Maggie here? I think Maggie's here. Maggie.
I saw her earlier.
Maggie, attention! I have capybara washing.
Where are you getting all this washi tape, girl?
Etsy.
Etsy.
Usually.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I think the book one. I don't actually know where this book one came from. I got it from somebody at Go Wild, which is like a planner conference I went to a couple years ago. But this one I got from my favorite washi dealer on Etsy.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to do that and close that.
I thought you'd like that, Maggie.
I just realized I don't have my paper over here that has my list of winners. Hold on.
What's everybody up to tonight?
Also, I don't know if any of you in chat, if you realize this. My headphones, you have no way you would have realized this, so I don't know why I said that, but my headphones are plugged into my mic again, so I can actually hear. I can hear how loud I am, and so I can turn myself down. What? It's wonderful. I love it.
Wait, yes, but Potato, I did say washi dealer. Yeah, yes. I'll leave it at that.
8, 10, 12.
Look how
14,
cute
16,
they are.
18, 20.
They are
Okay.
precious.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, okay, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, almost there, 45, 46, 47, 48. Bam. Got it.
Oh, yes.
Got it. Okay. Now, brain needs to remember 4, 6, 8, 9, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24. Divide that. If I can do that. For bed, but I got a lot of crafting done during the day. Heck yes.
Vicky.
Ooh. If you guys would like to know this, fun fact, Radic is actually a milestone giveaway.
So freaking cool.
I know, right? I know. I'm excited.
Everybody in the Clue Crew is so talented.
Seriously, though. Ooh, where are my notes for this? Okay. Yeah, Elka is a currently... Wait. Am I doing that correctly? My brain needs to work. There we go. Yes. Okay. Elka is a donation reward. She's a $20 donation reward. So basically, if you go to the fundraiser page and go to the rewards section and click until you see Elka, it's there for $20. And donate $20 as long as that's in your cart, you get Elka.
Woo!
And then we'll have a giveaway later. If we reach that milestone, we will have a giveaway.
Hobby Hoarders is correct. Oh my gosh.
Only prototypes. I have so many plans to make them better for the future. I love them. I know you say you want to make them better. I'm just going to go ahead and say I love the ones that you've already made. I just want to say that because they're wonderful. Also, did you guys like my edit with the Elka doll taking place of the actual Elka game?
No, that was so cute.
I love the magic grab in Canva. It is my favorite. It's so great. And it worked out perfectly because she was posed. I was sitting here literally like, okay, knit the thing. Dang it. It's crafting night. Knit the thing. Oh, lordy.
No, that's a valid thing to be pleased with.
Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. Potato parts. I don't know how fancy. I don't know how fancy that was. That's the fanciest I've gotten is the magic crab. Oh shoot. Oh my gosh. Seriously though, like that is it's really fun using that. Oh, come on. Okay. Gotta start the ribbing for this. There's also, speaking of knitting, there is also... I need to figure out why that's not showing up. Hold on. Refresh. Let me go here because there should be... There's that. Okay. Save. Let me verify something. Paste. Okay. That should work. There we go. There are the highlights. Okay, cool. Although I can tell I need to move that. Whoa! Move that up a little bit. And move... Oh my goodness, I can't tell if that's actually lined up or not. Oh, blind. Okay. Save. Have some... Tried to do some, like... what are they called? Oh. Ooh! Someone's merch is being delivered tomorrow. Oh. I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay, is that from... I don't know if that's from me or if that's from Susie. I do not know.
Wait, what?
There was some feedback, and it stopped. We shall find out. I don't know.
Was it that I got a text?
Honestly, I don't know. There was like some weird feedback, but I don't know what would have caused it. I don't know.
I got a text, and it was literally right next to my microphone, and I didn't even realize it. So it may have been that.
Okay.
Let's go with that, maybe. I'm gonna put it over here.
All right, I need to see how much time is left on this. There are 38 seconds. There are 4 people.
Tickets in right now. Do it. Do it now.
Do it. Just FYI, guys, after these 2 giveaways, the next milestone, I think I made it 2,500. And that giveaway is one of Liv over at Ginger Honey Love Beats merch shop. Her basically winner's choice of either the weekend bag or the duffel bag.
Ooh.
Those are $85. Just FYI,
That's a
guys.
really freaking good reward.
So this is that would be a giveaway for that. But we have to stream pause for anyone else. Whoop. It's back. The raffle is done. So let's see here. Go here. Pick winner! All right. So, whoa, why did that come up? Okay. Alexa. All right. Alexa, is it Spacek? You are the winner of the mug giveaway. So, I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Twitch is saying unstable, so if you need to, honestly, yeah, move to YouTube if you need to.
Twitch has been bad lately.
Yeah. Move to YouTube if need be. Spacek, yay! Well, you won the raffle, the giveaway for the mug. So what I need you to do is go over to the fundraiser page, and under, I think it's about this fundraiser. Let me check. I must verify so I don't give you incorrect information. Loady. About this campaign. Under About This Campaign, click Contact Fundraiser. Only I see this message. It goes through Tiltify and comes to me in Tiltify. Send me your mailing information. And there we go. So there's
Congratulations, Alexa.
Congratulations. I'm gonna end up messaging Abby and being like, hey man, how do I order one of these for myself?
I think you need it. It's a good reminder of how amazing this has been.
It seriously has. It's been great.
Yeah.
Okay. I will do the other giveaway in a couple of minutes. I need to finish a round of knitting. At least one round of knitting, please. Hands work. Okay, got that. Oh, please don't. Yep. Okay, we're getting there. It's always the first round that's a pain in the butt. But then after that, it's good.
I am not that talented with yarn. I try, but I believe you.
It takes a lot of practice.
I believe it.
A lot of practice. Let's just say, okay, so let's see, it was my third year of college is when I started knitting.
Yeah.
That I graduated in 2016. So it's been a while.
Yeah.
Been a hot minute. And there have been many wanting to throw things across the room.
Yeah.
And cutting yarn because there's a giant tangled mess. And I could not be bothered with it anymore.
I feel that. Yeah. I feel that. I've really tried. I made this toy for my toddler. That was I've knitted successfully.
Okay.
And I feel like knitting makes sense to my brain. But I was like,
Jesus, Liv.
I was like, I want to try crochet.
Yeah.
Because crochet doesn't make sense to my brain, and I need to figure this out. So how I described it to my husband, who is standing right here.
Yeah, serious jump scare.
I said, to my brain, knitting is cooking, but crochet is baking. Yeah. If that makes sense, Yeah. So I was like, I need to figure this out. So I got some books and some yarn and
it was that
some
conversation
things.
where I learned that they were different things.
They are. In some countries, they use them interchangeably, though.
Oh goodness!
I know, right?
Can you imagine?
It's confuzzling.
Yeah, so I bet I made a jellyfish for my son, and it was so cute in the book, and it was so derpy when I made it.
Seriously though, there are some that it's like, how did you have you actually been knitting for did you knit coming out of the womb? Did you crochet coming out of the womb? Because that is the only way that you are able to get that.
Literally. So I showed my librarian, who is the children's librarian at my library, is so supportive.
Yeah.
And she was like, let's see it. And I showed her, and she was like, it's so cute. And I was like, did you see?
You mean Tunisian crochet? Is that what you mean? Because it's basically a mix.
Oh my goodness.
Maggie, thank you. Yeah, there's this thing called Tunisian crochet. I don't even understand that.
That's
It's a hook. It's a
above my
crochet
pay
hook
scale.
on the end of a circular knitting cord.
No thanks.
Yeah,
I'm good. Y'all have fun with that.
it is
Oh, but
something else.
Maggie, so like with cooking, Maggie, with cooking, you can just toss things into the pot and you end up with something delicious. If you do that with baking, you're going to end up with a pile of sludge instead of a cookie.
Yeah.
So like,
See, that's how I feel. I almost feel like. Wait, did you say which one did you say was which for you?
cooking is easy. You can do whatever you want. Baking is hard. You have to follow the recipe.
But I meant like knitting versus crochet.
Oh, sorry. Knitting is cooking and
Okay.
crochet is baking.
See, I would argue the opposite
Really?
because to me it looks like it's easier to hide a mistake in crochet.
Okay, so that's what my mother-in-law tells me, and she's a crocheter, but also like she's talented.
Well, but I think the reason I think that way is because I don't yet know how to read crochet, but I can, for the most part, read my knitting. So I can very obviously see when I made a mistake in my knitting. But I haven't gotten to that point in crochet yet. It just looks like a bunch of knots.
I have no idea what I'm doing in anything. However, I felt like I was able to understand. I learned like one knit stitch and I was like, I can do everything now. You know?
Seriously though, there are a lot of things. Have you do you learn very much through like seeing someone else do it?
Yes.
Have you checked out Very Pink Knits or Studio Knits on YouTube?
No, but I will.
Do that. So Studio Knits has a whole series of stitch patterns that use just knit and purl. So the two basic stitches.
Yeah, that's what I know.
And there's a lot that you can do with that. And then Very Pink Knits, she has a lot of slow-mo videos.
Oh, that's important because I was going through like rewinding, watching things slower, doing all that, especially to learn the magic ring in crochet. Oh my god.
Okay. So everyone says to check out the Woobles video. Okay.
Oh, like those kits?
Mm-hmm. They have videos.
Okay.
I will say this. That was good the first time.
Okay.
Then if you want a refresher, go over to the We Crochet channel. They have one on Magic Ring that is quicker. It's not, and when I say that, I mean like they don't explain every single bit like, okay, well you hold your yarn in this hand and you hold this part of the yarn in this hand and your crochet hook in this hand. They just do, okay, here you go. You do this, do that, there you go. They are the reason, that video is the reason why I can confidently do a magic ring.
Okay, good tip.
Pretty awesome.
Good tip. I like that. I will check that out. I figured it out enough because I was like, I've got to learn this. I can't just like, I can't do any project that I want to do unless I learn this stupid ring. So I did figure it out and I feel like I've got it. However, sometimes my fingers don't got it.
Yeah.
Where like I think my brain's got it, but my fingers don't got it.
See, sometimes, I'm not going to say like it's the opposite, but sometimes I get to a point where, I've been knitting for a very long time. Not my whole life, but I've been knitting for a decent amount of time. I've made quite a few projects, and there have been times when I've made used the same pattern so many times that I get sick of it. But sometimes I can start a project and I'm like, how do I do this again? I did not. Okay, so yes, cables are gorgeous. You know what has cables? You know what has
Gunnar
cables?
doesn't need friends. Already have two,
Uh-uh.
mug and chair.
I love mug and chair. I love that. I love that. What has cables is the Prague at Night scarf by Indie Crafts.
That's right.
And if you just want to gift someone to someone, I made a cowl version that is on the Tiltify. But just saying, her pattern has cables and they are pretty. All right, so we have another giveaway. I need to get to that screen. Okay. All right. All right. Complete.
Potato is pretty convinced cable knit things are actually made via witchcraft.
What is it?
Cable knit things are made
So
via
what?
witchcraft.
Wait, Jan, we're over 2,000. We are over 2,000. And we are doing a knitting light giveaway. So, we're going to start that now for the Lumos knitting light. If you want a chance to win that giveaway and you are in chat, just put in the chat !raffle. There are now 10 minutes to do this giveaway. I really, really need to work on this mug cozy. All right.
Y'all have been too fun tonight.
Too fun. Too much fun. This is like basically what happens when I try to knit or crochet while playing a Nancy Drew game. I either focus way too heavily on the knitting and then completely miss what's going on in the game. Or vice versa. This
I can imagine. I don't know how you do it.
with
So
wrong
my
is-
thing was like when I started streaming,
What?
I was like, I'm gonna make a journal while I stream the Nancy Drew games. That's gonna be like my nice new
with wrong
food
is-
journal. Oh, thank you.
Oh, hold on. I wonder
Wait, what?
what's going on.
What?
Jane is confused.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't either. I am
not
very
sure what's going
confused as to what's happening.
I'm so confused.
It won't. It won't. Okay. Something's up. It won't let me. Okay. Right. I have no clue.
I'm confused.
It won't let me write.
Vertebrates.
Live. It won't let you write a message. Like a full message? Well,
That's weird.
That is weird. Why are you saying okay. Well, first off, you're in all caps, so that is, I don't know why that's happening. But, you can go over to YouTube.
I always forget that you're on both.
Yeah.
All I can see is the Twitch chat on my screen.
Probably because it's the main chat. It's the main thing that goes on. But you can go over to YouTube. I don't know if it's Twitch doing that or what, but you may be able to go over to YouTube and enter there. I'm not sure why it won't let you write a whole message. You tried. Are you on your phone? Could it be a phone issue? That's the only thing I can think of, is if it's a tech issue as far as that goes. I'm not sure. Because I have no clue. Invertebrates is from Thornton Hall. I need to replay that game. I have not played that in a very long time.
That's such a good one.
It is. I'm trying to decide because supposedly I'm getting to the end of Mystery of the Seven Keys to the point where I should finish it Friday.
Ooh, that's exciting.
So I'm trying to figure out what I should play next. Hunter mentioned Scarlet Hand,
That's a good one.
but I'm not sure. Oh.
You haven't played Thornton Hall? Celeb.
Oh.
You need to play that.
Texting Jesslyn and Ghost of Thornton Hall and texted Invertebrates. Gotcha. Oh, Jan just texted me. She said, just wanted to say hi, but Twitch won't let me.
No.
She is my aunt who made all of the wooden ornaments, and she made the project bags, 2 of which have been claimed. The large blue one is currently what I'm keeping all of the other things in for this. And she made, if I remember correctly, 2 loom knit scarves.
That's awesome.
So
She's really talented.
Is it loom knit or is it machine knit? I think she has a knitting machine. I can't remember which it is.
That's so cool.
Yeah, apparently Twitch was not allowing her to say hi.
That's terrible. Twitch has been awful lately.
It really has. It's a silly goose. Thank you. Thank you so much. Guys, just a reminder, if we currently we are at just 4 minutes left for the Lumos Knitting Light giveaway. And then after that, the next milestone is 2,500. And that giveaway will be for either the, that is so weird. She said I would write a message and Twitch scrambled it.
That's so weird.
Now, I've had my phone, when I'm texting, like if I go to fix something, it will just completely mess up part of the text. So now I'm wondering if it's a Samsung thing.
Oh, weird. It could be. I've got an iPhone, so I can't relate there, but I've had it where the autocorrect,
Ooh,
like,
Liz just said she's had that issue too.
Really? Weird. I'll write what I mean to write, and it thinks I can't possibly mean that, and it autocorrects it to something else. And I'm like, no, I really did mean to say what I said.
Hold on.
Oh, it must be a Samsung thing.
She said she's never had it happen anywhere else. That is so bizarre.
It's weird.
Oh, Liv, everyone go get the soaps. Yes, there are still some of the, some of the Lilac Inn soap sets, which has a cherry soap, a blueberry soap, basically the 3 Lilac Inn pies that we have in the game. Chocolate.
Is there a chocolate?
Yep, chocolate, blueberry, and cherry.
Pretty
And
cool.
then the other set is the Hungerkünstler bath set, which has coffee soap, a mint eucalyptus shower steamer, a vanilla bath bomb, and an unscented lotion bar.
That's pretty awesome.
I have been very busy.
You've been killing it lately.
Literally, this has been in the works since Liv, was it June when I first messaged you guys saying, would this be a bad idea? Is this a weird idea? I want to say it was June.
I don't know when
Smartphones
you
busy
like
being
you
so smart that they're
do so
stupid.
much.
Sorry, did you see that? Smartphones busy being so smart that they're stupid.
It's true though.
It really is. Oh, am I on? Okay, that was the second row. Okay, I need one more round. Okay, hold on. Okay. Lumos light. Okay. I have a list of everyone who's won a giveaway and what giveaway they've won so that I know. All right. It's almost over. There's 20 seconds left if you want this. Enter
Get
via
your raffle tickets in.
raffle. June 4th, or something like that. Oh, okay. So Dad's birthday. That makes sense then. The day after Dad's birthday.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. Oh, Lordy. All right. Ricky. Ah, suspense. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Should I go ahead and click the pick winner button, or should I add to the suspense by knitting one more round?
You should knit one more round and then knit one more other round and like
I'll knit one round. Because I really do need to. After that round, that's one more round of ribbing, and then I have to do one round of knitting, and then I start the color work chart. So just remember getting an email from Guben. Yeah, I went ahead and let them know so that they could get that in. Celeb won the giveaway for the piece of Guben Jetpack merch.
that's so exciting.
There we go. Yeah, so at the 2,500 mark, we'll do the bag giveaway, and then I'm trying to decide if I should have the next one be 2,750 or 3,000, but I'm thinking 2,750.
Do you have one more after that for 3?
I have a couple more milestones, but that I'm trying to get some of the Nancy Drew stuff in. So it may be that after that, I either do the giveaway for Tori's piano cover.
I'm allergic to coffee, man. I can't go back. I can't go back to that life.
The full Sweetest Books sticker sheet set.
Ooh, those are both so good.
I know, right?
I calligraphied. What do you think?
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. That better be some quick knitting. I'm working on it. Ooh, Ricky, question. Have you tried Norwegian purling? That is my question to you, Ricky. Because I'm not going to say it's changed my life, but it's changed my life. Mainly because my my joints don't hurt as much now. All right, Liv, thank you. Have a good night. You should.
Bye.
It looks intimidating when you see it because it looks like a lot more movements, but, and I also can't remember which hand you hold the yarn in, but if you hold your yarn in your left hand, it makes it so that you're not doing this like, hold on, you're not doing like this awkward motion with your hand that's very uncomfortable and hurts. So instead, you keep the yarn in the back and just go around like that.
Oh. Look at you.
My fingers don't hurt anymore. It is nice. Oh, there. Liv, how many words do you have left? Because you are kicking butt. She's probably not here. She probably already left, which is perfectly fine. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go to winners. Is everyone ready? Pick winner. Maggie wins the knitting light.
What are we doing?
All right.
Oh, it's crafting.
Maggie won the yarn winder as well.
Yay!
Maggie's lucking out
Congratulations.
here.
Zoe Deschanel.
Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Why?
I just
All
get
right.
lives.
Pen-
Elizabeth, have you
pen.
ever heard of Zoe Deschanel? John
Well,
wants to
Maggie, if I didn't already have your information, I would say everything that I said before. But I do
answer Zoe.
already have your information. I am only entering stuff I really want because the random name generators love me.
It might be. Emails.
Oh, I cannot
Have fun.
hear you again, so now I'm going to check this and see. Nope. Did this come unplugged? No. Okay. I'm not saying I win everything I enter, but I've won a lot of Instagram giveaways. Dude, you seriously have. It's a little insane, if I'm honest.
Nothing wrong with that.
Okay, can anyone else hear Susie right now? Because I cannot.
Really?
Suddenly. Wait, try again.
Hello.
There we go.
Ah. Okay, so I was talking to you a moment ago, and John was here, and he was like, ask her something, and I was trying, and he was like, she's ignoring you, and I was like, she's busy.
No, it's not that. Literally, so, okay. So my mic is right here, right? Headphones plug into mic. Mic cord comes down. This is, okay. Admittedly, this is how the other one broke, because they got caught in between the arm of the chair and the seat, and it pulled the mic down, and the mic, yeah. But in this instance, my arm sits right there, and it pulled it out just enough. I'm like, let me check this first. Hold on. This happened the other night too. There you are.
Hi.
There you are. That happened with Tori and Liv the other night too.
I don't know what just happened.
No, I don't know either.
Also, this is super interesting because this is the first time I've ever been on this side of this. So I send people into my streams through Streamlabs like literally all the time, but I have never seen this side of it. I've always just kind of guessed.
Isn't it bizarre?
Yeah, it is.
It is.
It's really cool though. Like, it's nice to not be the host for once.
I know, man. I
It's
know,
nice.
man. Now,
like
the one thing that I don't like about Streamlabs that I feel like maybe, is it Stream Elements? There's like another one that I'm pretty sure I've seen that it like automatically sizes if you're like the main person streaming, right?
Yeah.
And you have someone on,
Yeah.
it automatically resizes you to fit the other person and just places them.
Oh,
I
that's
think
cool.
it's Stream Elements, but it may be StreamYard. I don't know. I can't remember. It may
I
be
don't
StreamYard.
know.
But anytime anytime so far that I've had to like resize someone's camera like before the stream starts,
Yeah.
I'm like, Streamlabs, can you fix this?
Oh my goodness.
'Cause this is annoying. Which means the final stream of the month should be interesting because that's going to be a lot of people.
Good luck.
Oh no. Wearing them, holding her, and dove for the bathroom because I thought she was going to throw up. But okay, I feel like maybe your husband cannot be mad at you. Considering the circumstances,
It's very true.
out of 50,000 so far, which is 33%. Okay, that sounds good to me. Liv, that sounds pretty awesome. I have no clue. Is that awesome? It sounds awesome. And I want to applaud you. So may we applaud Liv. Slightly behind, but not bad. You know what? The queen is never late. Everyone is simply early.
Yes.
Dude, they're making a third one.
Yes.
I'm so
OMG.
excited.
Do you think, okay, I was talking about this with my sister not yesterday, a couple days ago. Do you think they're gonna bring back Chris Pine?
God, I hope so.
But,
Oh,
like,
I hope so.
What if they don't?
Did you know that was apparently his breakout role?
Yes. Oh my
That
gosh.
blows my
He's
mind.
so young. I just watched it the other day and I was like, he was so young. And
I
he
never
did
realized
so
that.
much. Like,
It just felt like, oh, okay, like this guy's just like a big dude in
Yeah.
Hollywood.
well,
And
but, I mean, that's how they all feel. Anytime I ever watch a movie, I'm like, well, this person's obviously famous.
yeah, and it's like, oh, that interesting. He was so good in that movie. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, that movie was so good. I just rewatched those the other day because, reasons for needing comfort movies happened
Yeah.
last week.
I get that.
And I was like, I need the Princess Diaries. So I watched both and they are just so good. But then, yeah, I was discussing with my sister, like, do you think he's gonna come back? Because there was I don't have cable, so like I never watch TV. But there was he was interviewed on one of the late night shows. I forget which one. And he knew that it was coming, but he didn't seem to be part of it. And I was like, does that mean he's not part of it, or that he just hasn't been cast yet?
Hold on. Or is this like a Marvel situation where they're like, what are you talking about? I'm not
be.
in that. I mean, that would be great. I wish I was. I miss it, you know? It's been a hot minute since I've been Spider-Man.
Let's hope that that's the case.
No, that was a fan edit. Guys, that was AI generated. Totally. No. Okay. Just saying.
Maggie, pull yourself together. My gosh. No, I'm kidding.
Wait, for real, I'm out. Start a magic ring with a slip stitch.
I'm kidding.
That sounds like something I would do. Oh my gosh.
I'm kidding.
There have been times when I've gone to knit something in the round and I automatically start another a row instead of joining in the round. I'm like, wait. What am I doing? And I'm like, okay. And then honestly, they're speak now or forever hold your peace. Everyone, let's try to get to 2,500 so we can have a giveaway for one of Liv's bags and force her to send you one. Not really force. She wanted to do that. She offered that. She specifically offered one of, if not the most expensive things in her shop for a giveaway.
It's pretty rad.
That's pretty rad.
It's pretty rad.
Pretty rad. Pretty rad. Yeah, Lynn didn't know that was the breakout role. And Potato Parts she thinks saw an article that you will be. I want to know. Ooh, I want to know. Will Lily's brother? I can't remember his name. Michael. Is it Michael?
Michael.
Will he be in it? Is there gonna be some
so
drama?
did anybody read the books?
See, I probably could, but I'm a little bit afraid that they'll turn out to be disappointing, like the Cheetah Girls books were.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
So
so
bad.
I
Mm.
do not see the
They're so
Princess
good.
Diaries books and the Princess Diaries movies as being the same thing.
Okay.
Okay, they're totally different.
Okay.
They are both about girls named Mia who find out that they are princesses.
And that's
However, they are not the
it.
same.
So you're saying it's like the Nancy Drew games and the books that they're based on.
Yes. Yes, it's like that. So Book Mia is way more awkward, I would say.
Okay.
And I like, okay, so the first one is probably close-ish to the movie, but the movie definitely strayed. Like, for one thing, um her father never dies in the books. He is
Oh.
always alive and well.
Do you
Um
think the third movie's gonna be he's actually alive?
can you imagine? But like, no.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't joke about that. Like,
No, and the grandma
I
wasn't
have
quite
to. As part of the
beloved.
Dead Dads Club, I have to joke about it.
Oh my
Okay.
Wait,
Who was it who made shirts that were like Dead Dads Club? Someone. There
I
was
forget.
someone who streams Nancy Drew because I follow them and I follow them because
Oh,
they
I
stream
vaguely
Nancy
remember
Drew.
that. I
And
remember that,
I
but I
need
don't
to
remember who
know
that
because
was.
I want one of those shirts. It's so true.
Also, Kelsey, I'm with you. I think she should have kept her curly hair because there's nothing wrong with curly hair. Curly
Yeah,
hair is not a flaw.
agreed. She didn't need to get rid of the curly hair. She needed to learn how to take
Yes.
care of her curly hair. And maybe now wait, was that a wig?
I don't know. That's
I
not
would like to
something
know.
that I would know. That is
I
not
would like to
something that
know.
I would know. But
Hunter
I
po
think
hunter.
that if she learned how to take care of it, it could have been absolutely stunning.
Well,
And
'cause
I
that's
feel
what
like she's probably, because they straightened her hair once, that she probably, as a like person and not like
yeah.
actress being character, I think that she probably would have to do way more work for the rest of her life to
Yes.
keep her hair straight.
Yes.
Eh.
They make it seem like because well, and one of my friends from high school. Hold on, now I have to zoom in on this pattern. She
Hunter, we're
got
talking about Princess Diaries.
straight perms,
Oh
and I
yeah.
think she still does.
Mm,
And her hair isn't like super duper curly. That's the thing. Like it's nice. It just has like a little bit of wave to it,
yeah.
like just enough curl. But yeah, she gets straight perms, and I'm
I
like,
didn't know that was a thing.
yeah, but stay asleep, please. Okay, we're good. I have a monitor right here.
So do I. I've got my baby monitor right here.
But I'm just imagining, like, would it would it basically be a relaxer?
I don't know. I know nothing about hair. I don't have hair.
I didn't have hair. I'm just finally growing mine out.
Yeah.
I am avoiding getting it trimmed because I do not trust myself to keep it this way. I have a feeling I would go in there and be like, I just want to trim. And then she'd be like, are you sure you just want to trim? Are you sure? You looked really good with the short hair. And it was so quick of a wash. I'm like, okay, just cut it all off.
No, seriously, I've been having a pixie cut since I was like 16, I think. And I don't know if I can go back.
Yeah. I don't blame you. I think I just kind of, in the winter, it's nice to have the hair.
You know, yeah, because I need earmuffs to survive the winter.
I get that. I get that. Do you only wear earmuffs or headbands, or do you wear hats?
I wear either hats or earmuffs.
Okay. Right on.
Mhm. Yeah.
Right on. I need to make the kids hats.
I think I like earmuffs better than hats because I have no hair, and if I wear a hat, I look like a cancer patient.
Why am I thinking of Izzy Stevens right now? I want to watch Grey's Anatomy. Okay. I have not watched Grey's Anatomy in a very long time. I think I caught up to a certain point, and then they changed the.
There's too much.
They changed the staff, and I'm like, it's getting to a point where I'm a little bit over it.
I can't deal.
We're like a lot over it.
I can't deal with shows that go on forever.
Yeah. Well, and it's like they're trying to. The only show that I
tried to beard with my hat. No.
Well, I mean, there are beard hats. Like, you can literally knit or crochet a hat with a beard.
Yes, I'm aware. Have you seen the ones where people will like knit or crochet something to cover your nose?
Yes, I had to crochet one for one of my old coworkers. That was the first time I ever crocheted.
Wow!
It looked like a clown nose.
It does look like a clown nose.
Because he was a clown.
I don't like it.
He had a lot of interesting worldviews.
Oh.
He unironically thought the world was flat.
Oh.
He thought breast milk should be green. And I don't mean slightly blue tinted. I mean green.
Okay.
Because he thought that people were only supposed to eat all vegetables and fruits, which is fine. But he also thought that that would turn breast milk green and that made it healthy.
Wow.
He was interesting.
He
was very fun if we had a very slow day in the office. Hey, what do you think about chemtrails?
Oh no.
It was fun.
Oh my gosh.
But then if we were busy and he got on a roll, then we were like, okay, shut up, go away. Please.
If you ever want to feel horrible about humanity, go onto like any Facebook or Instagram page that's based on space, and like any single like photo of Earth from space, and just read the comments.
Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure he probably thought the moon landing was fake. He was just a funny person. He was very interesting.
I love people. People are so smart.
Oh, I need to knit the things. I've started on the colorwork chart though.
Oh, good.
So
I've like barely done anything. I've put some washi down. I wrote my January calendar, but I haven't done much else.
I apparently like both. I love crafting streams, but I also feel like I rarely get anything done. Like, Ricky was streaming the other night with her crafting stream, and she got so much done. I was like, girl, how do you focus?
I don't know. I get too distracted by talking to people.
It has become a running joke between me and my husband, where I'm like, but I don't have ADHD at all. No. I was not hyperactive as a child. So I got decent grades in school, so I could not possibly have ADHD.
So you know what? I feel like I didn't become ADD. I wouldn't say I'm ADHD.
Are you going to say until after children? Yes.
Yeah. It's bad now.
Yes.
I'm so ADD. I don't know if I'm ADHD, and I've never gone and like gotten
so
myself
bad.
diagnosed.
Oh my gosh.
But oh my god.
It's so bad.
Like,
yeah.
Seriously.
And I hate when people say it's just mom brain, because I'm like, okay, but if you think about it, having a child changes your body.
Yes.
And it's
Changes
like,
everything.
I feel like it's all interconnected.
Yeah, it changes your body, it changes your brain, it
Mm-hmm.
changes your hormones. And
Exactly.
like all of these things
And
put
plus,
together and suddenly you're a different person.
well, and plus, I feel like as well, it's like asking me if I was able to like sit still and focus when I was a child is not. I'm not the person to ask.
Mm.
The person to ask is like my parents. What you should be asking me is, do you frequently like bite the insides of like your lips and mouth constantly? Do you pick at your hands
Not me literally doing that right now.
constantly? Seriously though,
Mhm.
the last therapist that I had, she actually just left, so I had to find a new one. But that's one thing she told me. She's like, that sort of stuff is how it manifests in girls. You don't get
Because
bouncing off walls.
we're just constantly doing something, but it's just smaller things.
Mask, yeah. She was like, it kind of masks
No,
it
that
a little
makes
bit.
sense. That makes sense. I always do that. Well, I've done this my whole life. I've always like chewed on the inside of my lips and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So like maybe I have always been, but maybe it's just manifested itself a little deeper since becoming a mom.
Yeah.
You know?
Not me biting the inside of my lips right now. Seriously though, it's like I have to stop myself.
Yeah.
To stop myself. Okay, 1, 2. Ah. Okay. 3. There we go. Okay, one side of the first row of the color chart. Even the act of watching and maintaining a kid kind of forces you to be hyper aware of your surroundings. It's, yeah, accurate. You are either more productive or interactive. There is no both. Yeah, basically. Got diagnosed yet, but I felt like my brain feels so different. Yeah. Well, and one thing, what is it? This reminds me of Harry Potter. Because it's like, how can you sort a child into a house and expect them to be that for the rest of their lives?
Hmm.
And
That's
it's like, well, what house are you? And I'm like, I have technically been 3 houses since bless you, since Pottermore started.
wow, really?
Mm-hmm. I've been a Ravenclaw, a Hufflepuff, and a Gryffindor, all at
No.
different points in my life.
When are you gonna be Slytherin? Is that next year?
I haven't been on that website in a long time. It's not fun anymore.
No.
I said it. It's not fun anymore. They took all the fun stuff. All that fun stuff is in Hogwarts Legacy now. Barely. Because you're not in class. I love that game, but you cannot call it Hogwarts. Because you're not in class. Barely do any Hogwarts stuff. Makes me upset. Sorry. Okay.
You're
It's a good game. I love that game.
You know, I haven't played it since I streamed it the first time. And it seemed really good, but my laptop was like, I can't handle this.
Struggling.
And the
no.
guy, like, you know the beginning scene where you're like following that man like down the cliffs?
Yes.
He
The
just
longest
kept running in
intro
circles.
scene in the universe.
He was just running in circles like a dog chasing his tail, and I was like, this isn't working.
Now, okay, I guess here's my question. I don't know if this would make a difference. Have you tried it without streaming?
Yes, and guess what? It worked great.
There we go. I was
But
gonna
I,
say,
like-
it's like, it may have been just like all of it.
Yeah, I think it was
honestly,
all of it.
like, I know you wanted to stream it, but like, dude,
No.
it's like, you should still play it.
I know. I'm probably gonna play it because, like, well, so right now, all of my stream stuff and like everything, I just do from my personal laptop, which is by no means a bad laptop,
Yeah.
but it's not like amazing, you know? Like, it's a good laptop, but it's not the highest tech thing, you know? So it's not going to run those huge games quite as well as it would like a much smaller game while I'm streaming.
Yeah.
So, my plan is next year, I believe, maybe a year from now, let's say, like
Mhm.
next fall. My plan is to, or maybe the end of the summer, I don't know, somewhere around then, is to get a specific like gaming PC or perhaps build one because I
Yeah.
have several friends who have built theirs and they
Yeah.
can help me.
My husband built ours.
Nice, yeah. So that's my plan so that I can use my laptop for laptop things and like personal gaming, but I can have
Yes.
something specific for like the big gaming and the
Yeah.
streaming and all that stuff. So
Also, do you guys have fiber internet in your area yet?
I still haven't looked into that. I believe we do. We just haven't looked into it.
You should.
I know. I
You want to know
know.
why? You want to know why? We're getting ours installed tomorrow.
Yay! Oh, that's so exciting.
I'm so excited because supposedly it's gonna make the uploads, because our download speed is fine. Our upload speed is shit.
Oh, yeah.
But it's gonna make that so much. I'm like, I might have to do a test stream for like 5 minutes,
Yeah.
like tomorrow night or Wednesday, and just be like, someone tell me
Do
if this
it.
is any better.
Do it.
Please.
Seriously,
Oh,
do
I'm
it
so
tomorrow
excited.
night. I will show up.
Excited.
That is so exciting.
We finally got the letter in the mail, like, hey, it's ready. And I'm like, thank God. Oh, jeez. I don't know what round I'm on. I'm on round 2, okay. I've gotten something done, right? Technically?
I mean, technically, yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so I got the bottom part of the... Have you guys... Okay, here's a question. Mittens. First off, gloves or mittens?
Gloves.
Gloves. Interesting. What about the chat? Gloves or mittens?
These are the real questions.
I must know. I must know. I used to like gloves too, and then I realized that my hands were warmer in mittens.
Really?
Yes.
Oh. Hmm.
To wear. I have only knit one pair of gloves. It
Oh,
took
see,
forever.
see, that's the thing is like with gloves, I feel like I can do so much more.
I know.
Yeah.
I get that. I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. I've thought about making a pair. I don't know what they're. Are they called like trying to think of like trigger gloves, where basically like these 3 are in like a mitten form, and
Mhm.
this and this are in glove form.
So you can still do stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to do that at some point.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Ooh. Mittens with fleece. One thing I want to try knitting is thrummed mittens.
I'm sorry, now what?
Have you heard of those? Okay. So
No.
it's basically, okay, think of it like this. Regular mittens, but the thrums are like, have you heard of roving?
No.
Okay. So it's like, it's basically like wool that hasn't actually been like spun into a legitimate like
Okay.
yarn.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you'll find wool roving yarn in stores, but it's literally just like a long
Yeah.
string of wool.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take and you can like pull it into little pieces. So you take that and kind of put that on there and knit through it, and they're little like they create little thrums. Okay,
Huh.
and when
Okay.
you wear them, this is where Very Pink Knits comes in handy because she has a whole video on thrummed mittens. But when you wear them, that felts over time and basically creates an inside layer of warmth. You have to size them bigger though, because that takes up a lot of.
That's nifty.
It's pretty cool. I wonder if there's such a thing as a webbed glove that allows for the dexterity of a glove but the coverage of a mitten.
You know,
I don't know.
I've had mittens that were like fingerless gloves with a piece of mitten that like goes
Yeah.
over top if you wanted it. I liked that.
I have mine somewhere over here. I made a pair. It was by Juris Mitts. I'll have to look. That's the only pair of gloves I've made. I technically made them for my husband, but they're a smidge tight. Which that's the problem I have with gloves, is you can't make them a surprise. Because the person has to be able to try them on.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's see. Where are they? Now I'm searching my Ravelry for the mittens. Okay, there's those. Convertible mitts. Juris mitts is what the pattern is called. So
That's cute. Yeah, I had
But-
some just like that.
those are the ones that I made.
That's so cool. Yeah, I had some just like that.
Hey, what's your finger length? Literally, yes. But it's not the length. It's not the length. It's the circumference. It's the circumference, because that part ended up being really tight. Oh, okay. I'm starting on a little snowflake. 1, 2, 3, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then gray. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will get something done on these. I will.
Bye,
It will
Maggie.
happen. Good night, Maggie. And congratulations. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Brother-in-law got away with that. The cloak he had in his grandma make. It made me measure her and wouldn't tell her what it was for. Surprise knitting is always fun. Oh my goodness. I still need... Oh, I had to order more yarn today, and I've been trying not to do that. But I had to, because Liv had donated for one of the custom hats. And the red that I did have, I technically still have some, but I don't think I have enough. And I'm like, I'm gonna have to order more red. Do you want something brighter, or do you want this? And she said, I want this. I'm like, okay. So either way, I had to order more yarn because I did not have enough. Okay. Knit 4 blue, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a gray, and then 8 blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trap the float. Bam. They wore matching clothes to their brow. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, it was Lord of the Rings themed. I need to rewatch those. Fun fact. I honestly, don't hate me. Don't hate me. I don't think I've seen all of them all the way through since.
I haven't either.
I technically have. Do I remember much? No, because the person who wanted me to watch them with him interrupted like every 5 seconds to see how I was reacting to things. And I'm like, how am I supposed to react if you won't let me watch it?
Oh my goodness.
This is the extended editions, by the way.
Oh my goodness.
It's interesting. Interesting. Okay. see here. Okay. Right? Right. Right? Right. Okay. So, chat, when I mean, unless I have like 5 billion second chances, when I finish Key on Friday, which game should I play next?
I liked the idea. You said somebody said Scarlet Hand.
Scarlet Hand? Yep, that was Hunter.
That's a good idea. Scarlet Hand is a solid game.
Oh, and there he goes, Scarlet Hand. It's been a while since I played that one, but it's honestly like replaying them on stream has been how I've been replaying them in general.
Yeah.
I don't have like, I think I said it during one of my other streams, like I don't have like saves for like mini games and stuff. I don't go back to them constantly, but
No, same. I always uninstall after I'm done playing.
yeah, I now I don't, because we have the whole setup here that has a lot more space. But like when I was playing on my laptop, that was constant, to the point where my then boyfriend, now husband, was like, have you like how often have you done this? Because we really need to like fix that. Fix that. I can't remember what it's called, but basically, like each time you would do that, I guess it created a little like hole, like like I don't know what to like deep Hunter. I feel like we've had this conversation. Is it like defracking your laptop? Is that what it's called?
That sounds like something that would make sense.
Where it's basically, it like takes all the pieces, or like all of the pieces left from when you uninstall a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And brings them all back together so they work a lot better again.
I just spelled January wrong.
I feel that.
I wrote January.
Oh, I installed and uninstalled them so many times because I was getting them from the library. Defragging, yeah. But that eventually left an empty file, but didn't consider it uninstalled. I love that. Ours doesn't have the games at the library. I don't even think our library has games. Which makes me sad. Basically, you're rearranging your data and clearing out the junk, making it organized, yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
No, I spelled it Janray, Hunter. January.
I do though want to play at some point play Secrets Can Kill, the original. The problem being, I need to figure out the whole like making it so you don't have to switch discs.
Oh.
Because it is.
Somebody helped me with that. But I ended up just switching the discs because it was charming.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
But I have never played that all the way through. I've played it to a point, but I have not played it all the way through. And at first I was like, I don't want to play this on stream. I want this to be, you know, my own thing. And then I'm like, I'm struggling a little bit, and I might need that chat's help.
I find Secrets Can Kill, both of them, very simple. I think that they are very... It's not that they're, like, intuitive, because they're not. It's just that there's not much to them.
Yeah, well, they're early.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the first one was early, and the second was a remake of an early game. So, I mean...
Right. That, like, those two games in particular, if you want to, there's, like...
Hunter.
18 different things that you just have to press.
Yeah.
And then you can finish the game. It's wild.
Let me see what Hunter said. Hunter over here saying, yeah, I'm fine with the switching discs only because I want the authentic frustration.
Yeah.
That's what I have to say. Oh my gosh. Okay. 1, 2. Oh my goodness gracious. 1, 2. Okay, I keep thinking that I'm doing the wrong part, but I'm not. 2, 3, 4. Pick it back up. Come on. 5. No, that was 4. Why did I say 5? There we go. Yarn. Original Secrets Can Kill and Stay Tuned for Danger are definitely fascinating. They were before her interactive really settled into what made a Nancy Drew game a Nancy Drew game. Agreed. Okay. I'm excited to see what happens next.
Oh, me too.
Because we're in that sort of transition era, and I don't know about anyone else. Like, I started playing these games a little bit later, and this is my first time getting to see this in real time. Because if there were any changes before, like, I didn't really notice that it was a transition. Like, people talk about, it's like, they completely changed the UI in this game. Like Deadly Device, you know, like, this is completely different or something. And I'm like, that? I didn't notice that.
I've been playing since 2001 or 2002, was it? 2001, I think. Yeah. I've been playing since 2001, so I have seen every single transition since my first game was Treasure Roll Tower.
Ooh, nice.
But I went backwards and played the first 3 after that.
Yeah.
But like, I've seen it all. But I couldn't tell you what I thought because I was just rolling with it, you know? I was like, oh, this is what they're doing now. This is how it looks now. This is what they're doing now. Well, I remember particularly being like, okay, whatever, when there was a time period during like White Wolf of Bicycle Creek and Phantom of Venice, like those ones where they put like a briefcase essentially of the games on your computer when you installed one, and then you could like press the button right from that little thing. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Well, because anytime I install those, it's still like, if what I think you're talking about is actually what you're talking about, where it's like Nancy Drew Central.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I missed that.
Yeah, it was really cool. I remember being like,
it was like Steam before Steam, just this is only wild. Nancy Drew games.
It was Steam before Steam. It was so cool.
They need to do that again.
I never do it anymore because I only use the games from Steam pretty much.
See, I only have, I think, 3 games on Steam. Nancy Drew games. And then I have everything else either digital or disc, or now some of them I have both because I originally had them digital and then I purchased some of Carter's discs. But
yeah, I finished my collection. I wanted to have them all digital and disc. And I was able to finish my collection a couple years ago. I'm very pleased with it.
Yeah. I originally was not going to buy the physical copy of Key.
Oh yeah?
Because I was like, okay, I already got the one to review. Why would I pay more? And then I kind of, and I still need to like fully review it. I technically only reviewed the knitwear. I still need to review it, but I wanted to play it twice. I may actually play it a third time off of stream to get my thoughts fully together. But before I write a review, I think I want to play it one last time.
That's fair.
But I almost didn't buy it on Steam. But then I thought, how am I going to review this fully if I don't pay money for it and I don't feel that sting?
Yeah.
Because it was more expensive. So I ended up buying it on Steam. And then, not very long ago, I get on Instagram and Bergella's like, anyone else looking for a thing of a copy a key? Something like that. And I was like, huh? And she was like, yeah, it's just like, you know, we just need a couple more in the order. And I'm like, click.
Amazing.
It came like 2 days later.
Oh, that's so
shit.
good.
Okay. Good night, Very Niche Musings, and thank you so much for getting us over 2,000. That was so nice of you. And guys, go watch it. First off, go watch her YouTube video where she opens all of the envelopes, and then go over to her Instagram, and I think it's in her stories. She has like a box where you input how you think the Secret Santa went, how you think certain characters reacted.
Oh my goodness.
Please be messy. Please. I want to see the responses. It was so fun. Oh my gosh. The weekend bag. I was like, oh, Frank, I'll see you on the next mystery. I love it. Oh my gosh. Oh, jeez. Having a hard time motivating to finish what? Wait, what are you trying to finish, Kelsey? What's going on? I'm intrigued. We shall motivate you.
Yeah, tell us all your problems.
Motivation. Motivation. Oh. Key. Oh.
Oh.
Gotcha.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
So what is I guess, do you know a reason for it? Like, is it that you're not digging it? Is it just that, like, life is just kicking you in the butt lately? Because sometimes that happens, and the motivation just goes straight out the window.
It's true.
1, 2. This one. 1, 2. That one. Almost there.
Game feels a little off to you. Can't place what it is yet. Oh, it's probably that the game sucks. No, I'm kidding. It's not that the game sucks. It's that the game
It's different.
is very different from
Yeah.
what we like. Yeah. I feel like, and this is just me personally, I know that probably most people would disagree with this. I feel like it's not just the last 2 games that have been off, but actually more than that. I'd say they've been off for quite some time. But that also might be just because I've been playing for so long. I mean, I've been playing since I was 5. So I really, really, really love the like classic games like, you know, Shadow Ranch and Last Train and like, you know, the Curse of Blackmore Manor. Like those ones are what Nancy Drew games are to me, and everything else is just a bonus. But like, yeah, where do I stop liking as much? Let's see.
I feel like to me there's not really eras like that I like or dislike more. It's more just like certain games. I'm just like Deadly Device is a vibe. Not my favorite. It's honestly kind of forgettable. Okay, and Lie. Okay. 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 I love mythology. Okay. I got very little mythology out of that. I don't
No, there wasn't much.
remember what mythology was in it, if I'm honest. And Liv is all like, it's all over the place, bro. And I'm like, where? Because I didn't get any of that. And it was a bummer. And not
I'm
just
gonna.
because the sets made no sense.
Oh, I know that one's so weird. I'm gonna say two different things, and one is that I feel like the games changed for me at Shadows at the Water's Edge.
Oof.
However,
That game
that
was
doesn't
a
mean I stopped
doozy.
liking them.
That game
I
was a
think I
doozy.
stopped liking them at Shattered Medallion. No,
I wouldn't blame you if that was the one.
sorry, at Deadly Device.
Yeah,
But
Deadly
I did
Devices.
like Thornton Hall. I liked Thornton Hall, but I felt like the games Deadly Device Forward minus Thornton Hall were very different
Yeah.
and didn't follow the same uh, path
I
as
get
the
that.
others did. Um, and like, you can totally disagree with me. It's just a personal thing, but that's kind of how I feel. So I've played Deadly Device, I think twice. It's one of my least favorites. I've played Thornton Hall several times. I do like Thornton Hall. But I haven't played Shatter Medallion, Silent Spy, um, Labyrinth of Lies, or Sea of Darkness more than twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
So,
that's just me. Like, those are, I will totally be the first to say that those are all good games. Like, and I think they're wonderful. I think they're really well made. I think that they're great. They just aren't the same to me.
Hunter over here, speaking the
Mm.
truth, um, got a dud like medallions,
Oh,
some
yeah.
meh games like Lion Spy, and two bangers, Ghost of Thornton Hall and See. It's I think it's not necessarily that like all the games are bad. Thank you. $31. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for donating. Um, but it's not necessarily that they're all bad. It's just that it got more inconsistent.
Yes, exactly. Because they're good games. They
Yeah.
really are. I am the first one out here to say that every single Nancy Drew game that I've ever played was a good game. And I will argue that
Yeah,
for
See and
even
Spy,
the
I
ones
agree.
that people
I like
say
those.
they hate. Like, I'm just pleased as punch to have Nancy Drew games. I just like the classics
Yeah.
way better than the new ones. And by new ones, I mean like, what did I say? Deadly Device Forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I so again, I'm still like replaying a lot of these. And I really want to get back to like playing them in my own free time as well. It's just there are so many. So it's like I don't want to spend all of my time only playing Nancy Drew games, especially when I just finished Hogwarts Legacy the other night.
Right.
When I tell you, just quick aside, when I tell you that I said, you know, kiddos, do you want to like come watch me play this game? It's been a while. When I say that Kiddo 1's face lit up, what? Your game? Yeah, with the goblins?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's so cute.
I never finished it. What?
Oh, I love
I message me on Instagram. When I say I finished it, okay, let me say that. I finished the main storyline. Can you say that? So, okay, yeah, message me on Instagram. I don't want to spoil anything, okay?
Okay, let's change the subject, but I think I like this layout that I just did.
Yeah. Hey, it's a
kinda
crafting
nice.
stream. Show off your craft, man.
I've got room on the sides for like activities.
There's so much room for activities. I feel like we also got a lot of inconsistency. It's like games from Clock to Saw. A lot of highs and lows in between, having train switched. See, and okay, what would you say, when would you say there was like a solid stretch of games that were just like, this is just excellent?
Oh, like banger after banger?
Yeah.
Oh man, I will show you. Hold on. Danger on Deception Island.
Okay.
Secret of Shadow Ranch.
Okay.
Curse of Blackmore Manor.
You know
3
what's interesting?
excellent games.
You know what's interesting?
Huh.
2 of those games are in the Ultimate Dare Pack.
Yes.
Those 4 games are pretty solid in that pack.
Well, that's Treasure Roll Tower too, right?
No, these are like a stretch of like 4 games back to back.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So it's Curse of Blackmore Manor, Shadow Ranch, Train, and there's one more I'm missing.
Oh, Old Clock.
Yes,
That's
Secret
the
of
one
the
in
Old Clock.
between Blackmore.
See, I
and
like Secret of the Old Clock.
Oh, I like it too. I like it too.
I honestly,
I think
I love the vibe, even though it makes, okay, even though if you think of this series as all linear in order, cough, it doesn't make any sense. If you think of it another way, I'm not going to say it, if you think of it another way, it does make sense.
it's just so funny because like I remember when that game came out and I was like, okay. Like it didn't even bother me, you know?
Well, and I think the reason that, like, I think part of the reason I have such fond memories of that game and just those 4 games is I am about 99% sure that those are the first 4 games I played.
Oh, good ones to start with.
Blackmore Manor, I conflate Blackmore Manor and Castle Malloy a lot of times.
Interesting. Those are very different.
But I don't know if it's because I can't remember like where in the ether Castle Malloy was in that like line in order. So I don't know if it was like immediately after those or a little ways away, but
Castle Malloy.
I feel like I got those at the same time, like the Ultimate Dare Pack and Castle Malloy.
Castle Malloy is the game directly after Phantom of Venice and directly before. I'm sorry, what? Ransom of the Seven Ships.
All of mine are like out of order, but also it could be that a lot of those games were like out because I remember Ransom of the Seven Ships being the first one that I think that was the first one that I actually like bought when it came out. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, but like I wonder if Castle Malloy, I want to say that I had the disc, that I played it from the disc, but a lot of the games I played demos from like Big Fish Games or whatever they are.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So I either played demos or I had like a limited amount of time that I could play them. But like Blackmore Manor, that set was the first. So those hold like
oh yeah,
a special place in my heart, even though I absolutely
I'd say if we're talking about like the best stretch of games that are just like maybe not even like the best games ever, but like just like good game, I would say we're going from Message in a Haunted Mansion to Danger by Design. That whole stretch.
Like, wait, repeat that.
Message in a Haunted Mansion, like game 3, to Danger by Design, game 14.
Okay. Let me rephrase that. Repeat the first part.
I would say if we're
My
talking
brain
about
just disappeared.
Like, if we're talking about games that are like, these are just solid games
Yeah.
in a row.
Okay.
Like,
See,
I would sit down and play every single one of these games, like, without even thinking about it.
yeah.
Message in Haunted Mansion to Danger by Design.
See, I hate Danger by Design. I don't hate it. I don't like it very much.
So it's not my favorite. However, it is so iconic that I kind of have it on a little bit of a pedestal.
Okay. Well, and see, like, that's why I think I am hesitant to say that there's an era that has been like gold, 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 gold. Because it's like how much of that was actually the case and how much of that is just me fondly remembering those games.
See, that's what I think that stretches for me.
Yeah.
That was my childhood stretch. However, the gold games, that's still my DDI
Yeah.
Shadowrun.
DDI is so good. Ooh,
So good.
it's so
Ugh.
good.
It's so good. Like, okay, so my
The
top three
vibes.
games, my top three
Hold
games are
Scotto's sweater.
Last Train, Waverly Academy, and then DDI is my third spot.
Okay.
I love.
See, I can't even order mine. I came
Yeah.
up with a list for the twins when I bought one of the
Oh yeah, they're
book stack
8
stickers,
stacks.
which by the way, for the fundraiser, those are some of the other things that they put in for the fundraiser.
Oh my gosh!
So
wait,
if you
I'll
want
find
your own
mine
custom
so
book
show it
stack,
off so
they're
people
in
know what
there.
we're talking about.
But the I sent them a list and I was like, this is like really hard and this is probably not in order because I can't order them.
No, that's fair.
The Hot Kettle Cafe needs to actually exist. Just FYI. Someone needs to actually have that, and it makes me want to try clam chowder.
I keep all of my Nancy Drew stickers in my box here.
Ooh, yeah.
I made.
I need to talk to Ricky because the twins actually accidentally sent my book stack sticker to her and her book stack sticker to me, and I need to get with her about getting mine from her.
Look, I've got all of their stickers.
Yum. That
Okay.
is one
Here we go.
that's probably the giveaway after Liv's bag giveaway.
Okay, so here's my book stack from them. So this is what we're talking about. They have a stack of 8 books, like the menu, and it's got all your favorite games on it. And mine, the first 3 are for sure in order.
Yeah.
But the rest of them are just games that I think are wonderful. So it goes Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon, Warnings at Waverly Academy, Danger on Deception Island, Treasure in the Royal Tower, Secret of Shadow Ranch, White Wolf of Icicle Creek, Tomb of the Lost Queen, and Ghost of Thornton Hall. And I know
Yeah,
those
man.
last 2 are controversial.
Mainly
But
Tomb of the Lost
don't-
Queen. Tomb of the Lost Queen had... Okay, without saying any spoilers, Tomb of the Lost Queen got weird.
So you know why I love it so much?
The vibes are there. And Senate is
These
amazing.
are so good. But also, I was a hardcore Egypt
Yeah.
girly.
Yeah.
Hardcore. And that game really scratched that itch.
Yeah. Well,
And
and
I
that's...
also
I
really
think...
liked.
I think that's why I was so disappointed in Lie.
Oh, really?
Because it didn't scratch that for me. It didn't
Oh,
have
that's
enough.
so sad. That's so sad. I
You know-
really liked it. I thought it was really fun.
I need to play it again though and see if I catch more of it. But it's just like when I was playing it, I was like, I think
really
part
not
of it
hard
too
to
is that it just wasn't very memorable for me.
Yeah, I'm really not hard to please. I just enjoy the vibes. But I thought it was really fun. I actually liked all of the characters. Even the ridiculous like alien subplot. I thought it was phenomenal. I loved
Thank you for
everything.
the raid. Thank you for the raid. We are at $2,051.53 in this fundraiser. We are trying to currently reach the next milestone, which is 2,500. And at that milestone, we will have a giveaway for winner's choice of either the floral weekend bag or the floral duffel bag from Ginger Honey Love Beat. And those are the 2 most expensive items in her merch shop, so that's a pretty big giveaway.
So good.
But we are actually currently talking about our favorite Nancy Drew games and our not so favorite Nancy Drew games, and whether there is actually truly a golden era.
Yes, there is. It's 9 to 11.
I don't know.
It's 9, 10, 11. I'm
Stream of
telling you.
amazing games. Now, okay.
And then 13.
if they were to remake one game, okay, let me rephrase that. Two games. What do you think they should do? I think they should just have an entire sector that is like for remaking the games while they make a new game.
Okay, so
like the ones that won't play anymore.
I don't. And here's why. I think that if they were to remaster anything,
Mhm. I'll tell you soon, Abby. Hold on.
Stay tuned for Danger, because
That's understandable.
because it just needs to be able to be played now, you know?
Well, see, you can technically play it. I played it.
Okay, yes, I can too. A lot of people can't though.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, frankly, a lot of people can't play key.
Yeah.
Or mid.
I know. That's the worst.
So, it's like
but
it's gotten to a point where it's like in order to keep up with the rest of like the gaming world, they have to kind of get to a point of like I
know.
I hate that.
I know. But I don't want anything else to be remastered because everything else is perfect. Thanks.
Well,
except
now,
for the chips.
Let me say this. That I don't just mean fully like change everything. I mean like just update graphics. It could be like Secrets Can Kill, where there's not a whole lot that changes.
Secrets Can Kill was worse.
Except
in my opinion, when they remastered it.
Daryl was.
I will, and this is a hill that I will die on.
Detective Beach, what was that hair? I'm sorry.
The hill that I will die on is that Secrets Can Kill got worse when it was remastered.
Oh, jeez. Hot take. See, I don't think it changed enough.
The original is so much better.
Like the I'll say like the ending. I mean, I understand why they couldn't keep the original ending. No
I know.
Spoilers, but I understand why they couldn't keep that. But I mean,
I know.
I don't understand why they couldn't keep it.
I know it was a rough one, but like, come on, the first game, the original, it was way more charming.
Where am I in this chart? Okay, I am doing one more of these. Yeah, I would like to see Stay Tuned for Danger. Yes. But honestly,
excellent.
I would like to see Treasure in the Royal Tower change nothing except graphics and navigation. Because holy hell.
Yeah, navigation is kind of hard in that one.
Kind of?
Yeah.
Those boxes are so tiny.
They're pretty dang small. Yeah. Wait, Kelsey, you don't know? Should we be the ones to tell you?
Okay, so
are we qualified to tell you?
Okay, so I have a hot take on this. Okay, so first off, the entire thing with Ran is basically they took it out of the store themselves. No one supposedly, from what I understand, no one said anything. No one was like, oh my gosh, why is this still in the store? They just took it off their shelves of their own accord.
Yeah.
Because there is a character who is Canon White who dressed up as a Jamaican person. Now, here is my hot take. He wasn't in blackface.
He was not.
And like there was no wiping off of makeup.
Mm-mm.
And we're going to keep the chat spoiler free in who this is, okay? But there was no wiping off of makeup. There was no making fun. And one could argue that in this modern age, Jamaica is not only black people.
That's very
So,
true.
yes, an accent was put on, and yes, there were dreadlocks. But
You know, that
in
never bothered me though, because I live right next to a beach town,
well, and that's what I'm getting at though.
and there are
That's
so
what I'm
many
getting at.
very tan white people with dreadlocks who look just like
Go to
this.
any freaking college, frankly.
Literally, like, so I never thought anything amiss because I see people like this all the time, and people
Yeah.
with accents, you know.
Yeah.
So like I never saw anything amiss, but I did think that it was very
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I
to say,
understand
hey,
why
we
they
made a
did it.
mistake.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
understand why they did it, because I think, honestly, I think it was sort of a, like, you know what? This doesn't really sit well.
Yeah.
Like,
They were like,
this
you know,
feels weird, and
this
let's be
could
better
come
safe than
across really
sorry.
icky. Yeah, like yeah, I'm really proud of them for how they handled it, because they were like, you know what, made a mistake.
Kelsey. We're not spoiling for you, thank you very much.
No spoilers.
But yeah, I honestly I wonder if they were like, this game is not viewed very well for other reasons.
But you know what?
Like the fact that it's not a great game
that game has
and there's
hella
only
good
one
puzzles.
possible culprit. So like, let's just say it's for this reason.
That game has hella good puzzles though, and I will die on that hill.
Yeah.
The puzzle,
It's
okay, I love the Sudoku.
Yes.
I
People who
love
hate the underwater Sudoku, I'm like, okay, I understand, but also why?
It's so fun. It's so fun. I mean,
It's
I guess
good.
it's a little stressful. I love Sudoku though. But
Yeah.
also one of my absolute favorite puzzles is it's like a jigsaw puzzle that becomes a slider puzzle. That
I
game
remember
is
what
so-
I remember what one you're thinking about.
Yes, it's like the camel.
Is it like in a cave?
Yeah, it's like in a
To get
cave.
into a cave. Yeah.
You go into a cave, and then there's a panel on the wall, and it's like you
No,
create
I
a
think it's
puzzle.
to escape from the cave.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you make the jigsaw puzzle.
There's a
and
spoiler.
then
You're trapped in a cave. Sorry.
Whoops. Yeah, I thought that puzzle was phenomenal.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
Pretty
a
dope.
good puzzle.
It was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Agreed.
The end puzzle with the what is it called?
I don't remember.
It's got sand hourglasses.
I don't
A little
remember.
frustrating, but if you time it right, it's actually not hard. So
Oh, okay. Blue then white.
wait, did you ever tell Clovershop who won the
Oh, hold on.
It was
Alexa
Alexa.
Spacek. Alexa Spacek. Sorry. Brain. I don't have ADHD.
It was Alexa Spacek. She runs Nancy Drew fans on Instagram, and also
I didn't know
the River Heights
that.
Buzz.
I didn't know that's who that was.
Yeah.
Brain.
So
Make the
half of River Heights
connections,
Buzz
Brain.
and
That's pretty
Nancy
cool.
Drew fans.
Awesome.
She's cool.
Also, just FYI, Abby, how much would that be for me to buy? Because I want to get one myself. Oh, she's gone. Dang it. I'll message her later. Shockingly, I've had 0 issues with the hourglass puzzle. I don't think I've ever.
Yeah,
I
think
don't
the
remember the
puzzle-
hourglass puzzle.
I think maybe you need to replay the game.
Yeah. See, you know how like you said that there are some that you don't like turn to very often?
Yeah.
You like haven't played it like more than once or twice.
That's fair. That's
Not
totally
my
fair.
fave.
But like, there's a bunch in the middle that I don't turn to very often. Like, I don't really,
Yeah.
and I don't really have any issues with them. They're just not like the ones that I go to. Like Phantom of Venice,
Yeah.
great game.
Why
Crystal
can't we
Skull,
switch outfits more often?
that
I want that.
I
I
have been
want
asking
people
for
to
years.
react to me wearing a cat suit.
Yes,
I want to dance in a club
right.
and claim that it's not that type of club.
Wait. I was just telling people this last night. I played Phantom of Venice with my toddler, and he loved it. He loved it. It was shocking how fun he thought this game was. So like my for reference for people who don't know me, my toddler is 3. He like very recently 3, like just turned 3 like 2 weeks ago, not even.
Holy shit.
And
That's so
I needed to get to the Scopa minigame for the stream crawl that we did a few weeks ago.
Yes.
And I was like,
That
I
was
have
so
no
fun.
time.
Can we do that again?
Yes, let's do that again. I was like, I have no time. Let's like just I'll play this while my toddler is awake, which I never play games while my toddler is awake.
Yeah.
But he was very interested. He had never seen me play Nancy Drew, and he was like, "Let's play Nancy Drew." He literally asks me to play Nancy Drew. So I was like, "All right, we'll play Nancy Drew." So it was so cute. He loved the beginning where she like walks up the steps into her bedroom, and now he's always quoting
Yes.
that bit. He'll always just randomly be like, "Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. Here's my center of operations." It's so cute.
Also, like, has Nancy lived in the same house? Because that room looks completely different.
Oh, I know. It was green at one point, and then
Well,
it
it's
was
not just
yellow,
that, but like the
and then it was
layout, like walking,
so much
like,
bigger originally.
well, and like,
It
so
was
the
like
one in
walking into a
Ash,
pit.
you go upstairs, and then there's like, there's a decent size, like, not landing. It's not even a landing. It's like a whole thing
There's
till you
like
get
the
to her room,
round
and
like
then that one, it's
library.
like you're walking up to an attic almost. This
Literally,
is an
it's
attic
weird.
bedroom, and I'm like,
It's odd. I like
where?
the house in Ash though.
I know it's so good. Her room is beautiful.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Ooh, I love the yellow.
It's beautiful. Indoctrination. Yes.
So
No,
good.
okay, so anyway, continuing the story. So
Yes.
my 3-year-olds, he was still 2 at this point. He really, really, really liked Colin's slides. Because he told me what every color was. So I let it go on for a while and he
Baby boy's
enjoyed it.
learning his colors.
It was so sweet. And he would be like, red again. It was so cute.
It's so cute.
And then he liked the map. He thought it was cool that like Nancy would like walk around on the map.
Yeah.
And he liked the gondola, if I remember right. I forget.
Oh.
And he
That's
liked the
understandable.
dancing. He thought the dancing was phenomenal.
Also,
He
speaking of
danced with
dancing,
her, in case you're
what
wondering.
is that music?
Oh my gosh. It's wild. But 3-year-olds love it.
Siren, siren. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Whistle. Sorry. I can't stay on for too much longer because Mama does need to sleep at some point.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
same.
But I do want to say, you can barely tell, but this is like the reason I asked the like mittens versus gloves. Getting all the way back around to that. I don't have ADHD. Is that this motif has the gloves connected via a string? Have you ever worn any of those?
Like a mitten minder?
I don't know. I guess. I don't
No.
know. Where they're just like you can see the string.
No, I've never.
I haven't either. I don't even think I've ever seen them sold that well.
I don't
Whistle, bell, sirens, lasers. Oh my god, the lasers!
The fuzzy
Shit.
bell.
Who comes up with that? That's so great. I
Someone
want to
had-
know, did someone actually go to Venice and experience one of these clubs, and were these sound effects there?
Someone went to Venice and said, I just had the weirdest experience in my life. Hang on, I gotta animate it.
Yes. Oh, okay. Can I share? I know this is not a hot take about Keith. I'm pretty sure like anyone who has played it, I feel like probably has this take. Some of the graphics are like the graphics are gorgeous, right? But
In Keith?
some of them, you can tell they were probably a very small file size and then resized. Like
no.
maybe they didn't make 2 versions. where like, you know, you see it from afar and it's like decently clear, and then you come up to it and it's super like you know,
Yeah.
a bigger version and super clear. So like the secretary's note is like that. And this will be in my review because this bugs the crap out of me. And then the I think it was they made a big deal about I think it was like a recipe card. You can't read it.
Oh,
High graphic settings, can't read it at all.
the potato pancakes?
Yeah, can't read it.
Yes. That bothered me very
Mhm.
much. That was very like we got potato pancakes hyped up to us before the game came out, and then they did not deliver on the potato pancakes.
Yeah. It's just like like those small things like that makes me wonder if those were like last minute additions or something. But it's like those, honestly, those were the few things that like took me straight out of the game.
You know what took me straight out of the game?
What?
Was there was no ambient noise anywhere. It was
The
just
freaking sound in this game,
ugh,
the music in this game.
terrible music.
The only time there was ambient sound was the haunting.
Yeah,
The
and
museum, the haunted tour.
that was good too.
It was
Like, they
good,
did that
and it scared the
well.
crap out of me and made me not want to be there,
Yeah, it
even
was
though
done
nothing happened.
well. And that if the whole game had been like that, I would have been way kinder on the game. But you know what else took me out of the game was there's like
No, not
there's
like
nothing that you
last
can
minute
touch.
omissions. Hold on. Sorry. Not last minute omissions, but just like last minute details. Like,
Yeah.
okay, well, we need to have this note on here. Can you make a quick graphic? And maybe they made it, but they didn't make it a big enough file size, or like but when they like, if they make, because they seem to make a lot of stuff in Canva, if they made it in Canva, they didn't like say like, okay, this is how big I want it to be. It's going to be this way big to make it clear.
Yeah.
So it's just like
No, that's totally
pixel
fair. Yeah.
after pixel. But sorry,
Um,
go ahead.
No, you're good. So I felt like there was literally nothing in the game that you could touch that didn't absolutely matter to the game. And there was no conversation you could have that didn't absolutely matter to the game. And you couldn't just call people if you wanted to. That in particular made me so angry. Ugh.
Yeah.
It just didn't feel real. It didn't feel.
Yeah.
It was so linear. It was painful.
Well, and it's weird because I think they tried to bring in the texting, which don't
Didn't
mind.
work.
Yeah. Well, like the texting wasn't terrible, but I think we're so used to the phone calls
It's
that
not
it's
intuitive
like,
enough for you to know when to text somebody.
well, and not just that, but I feel like if they're going to have the texting be more than the phone calls, they need to have options
Yeah,
like they
like
would
a
for
conversation.
conversations.
Yeah, because like, I just and the hint system on your phone is not very helpful.
Mm-hmm.
So I just was like thinking of, in the past games, if I ever needed help, I would call Ned or I
Yeah.
would call Bess and George, and we would have a witty conversation. And then I'd say, hey, can you give me a hint? And that made so much sense because, like, if I were a detective and
Mm-hmm.
I were going to Prague and I wanted to ask somebody for advice, I'd probably call my husband.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just
But like
logical.
it's Nancy.
I wouldn't have a magical system on my phone to tell me what to do next, So
But
I've
it's
always felt
Nancy.
like I know it's
Nancy
Nancy.
doesn't call Ned.
No.
Well,
She
that's
could
why, like,
call
when I was playing the
burglars.
game, I think last week, I'm like, we have to text Ned? She doesn't text Ned. Why would I think to do that? She basically doesn't acknowledge his presence.
I know, it was so out of left field that we had to text him and get this whole huge thing to help
Mhm.
us with that one random puzzle. And I was like, okay.
A PowerPoint.
I love Ned, okay? I'm
Ned.
all for her texting or calling Ned. However, you gotta give me some sort of reason to know that I need to do this.
I'm going to say one more thing and then I'm going to read something that Hunter said. So another situation of similar to that is like,
Fell off my wall.
what?
A poster just fell off my wall. Go on.
Why, like, is Patrizia not a Deus Ex Machina toward the end of that game? Because, like, why would you just go up to the local barista and say, hey, do you know what this riddle means?
Literally.
I want to see, has Carter done a key in 5 minutes? Because I want to see him being like, hey, Patrizia, I want to know.
Oh my god.
Because, like, that's basically what I'm picturing when that happens. And she's like, oh, yeah, this. And what's weird, I think, even more so is, like, and this is something that, like, it doesn't necessarily bother me, it's just confusing to me, is sometimes when you click a conversation option, it has an option, but that's not what you say.
Yeah, they changed it.
It's
And
so
it's like,
bizarre.
that's not
Like, sometimes
what I
it's
thought.
neat, but other times I'm like, huh, okay,
Yeah,
that's a
it's little
choice.
odd. A little odd.
But Hunter said, which Nancy Drew game has the best audio, not counting music? I vote DDI, Dog, and C.
And Shadow, no, sorry.
Shadow Ranch?
Shadow Ranch.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
But I don't know, because I need to hear that without music. Because so much of that is the music. So if I'm going without music
It is
right now,
a lot of music, but
I need to
it's
play it
also
without
a lot
it.
of riding sounds and
Yeah.
rattlesnakes and cows mooing in the background. And
Yeah.
it's very, like, country.
Haunting of Castle Susie. What?
Because my poster fell.
Oh, what do you think about the sub checklist?
Oh, so I liked the sub checklist. I really think that if they like round that out, that it could be
There.
really nice.
I would say I liked those as I have said though on stream, as someone who is very proficient at sub checklists and checklists. These are missing some things, and I don't like that.
Yeah. There was
It's
a
like-
lot.
Well, it's like I understand sometimes like maybe they won't know, like Nancy won't know that she needs to do something, but it's like
Okay, but also there was the opposite where she knows she needs to do something and then we think we've done that, but it won't let us do it because there's something else, something in the sub checklist that's not there and we don't know what it is.
Talk to everyone about the Residente. I have talked to every fucking person in this game who can be spoken to, and then all of the sudden, I have to go into Radix freaking trailer for 2 seconds and then go back to re-ask him.
Yeah. The game is not intuitive.
I'm sorry. I am heated about that. That took forever.
Yeah.
I'm so angry.
The game is not intuitive.
I'm calming myself down now. Oh, I was so like, oh. A lot of desert and wind sounds too.
Yeah.
Sub checklists in general are a great idea. They just need to refine it. Agreed. I love riddles. What the heck is a 4-bit day? Can so oh god. Someone hold on. Oh, I need to message Carter. I have an idea for him. Oh shit. Oh my god. Sorry. Oh, jeez, Louise, I can't type. Oh, I can't type. Oh, jeez, Louise. Okay. How is it? No, it's Patrizia, right? With an E, not an A, right? Patrizia, but isn't it with an E and not an A at the end?
Yes, it's an
Okay.
E for sure.
I was like, this doesn't look right how I've typed it. I think they will. I think it's just like we see all of the flaws right now because we're in it. We're in it and we're in the change. And we are adults who are in the change. If we were kids who were in the change, it wouldn't be as bad.
Yeah.
Or not bad. It wouldn't be as noticeable. Thank you, Kelsey. It's a pretty good new Nancy Drew impression. Hey, Patrizia. Can you solve this riddle for me? I have a boyfriend, but I treat him like shit. God. They need to address that elephant in the room. They need to
never
address that.
They never will.
Well, it's like if you're gonna put that in mid,
They pretended it didn't happen in key.
I'm so mad about that. Okay, I'm not mad. I say I'm mad. I'm more like, okay, guys, the next one, the case of the missing clue. That clue
Don't get me
better be what
started
the
on-
frig happened with that lady.
Don't get me started on how awful that name is. They better have a really good reason.
I think the missing clue is the lady, is Mystery Lady.
Kalina?
I don't actually think. I'm more so like, it better be. Because they need to
Wait.
address that.
Hunter, imagine the alternate universe where we only had one Nancy Drew game and 30-something Vampire Diaries games. Can you imagine?
I've never played the Vampire Diaries games, but I've never been a Vampire Diaries person.
Okay,
Book,
so I'm not gonna
game,
lie, I've never seen the show. I've never seen the show, I've never read the books. But I have played the game because it was by Her Interactive and I was doing a deep dive.
Yeah.
It's so great.
I need to like look at it. Because where do you even find it? Can you find it anywhere?
Oh, you can find it.
excuse
I
me.
can help you find it.
What's it like? Is it like, I don't,
It's like
would I like it? That's the question.
it's like, okay, so the plot is that you come back, you're a teenage girl, you come back from a trip and there's like a party at a museum that just opened.
Okay.
And it's either your little sister or your little cousin, I forget. A child that you're related to gets attacked by something and is in the hospital, and you have to find out what happened. And she was like bitten by a vampire, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And you meet all of these men
Vampire Diaries. I would hope it
who
was a
are
vampire.
in fact vampires.
Sorry.
And yes, exactly.
I was gonna say I would hope it was a vampire, not a werewolf. What are
no.
werewolves doing in here?
No, it's only vampires.
It was a banshee.
But
Someone
it's
donate so the banshee thing. I'm
No.
sorry.
It's a very
It's a
cool
banshee.
game.
I'm tired and unhinged.
Stop. Well, it is nearly midnight, so it's not about leprechauns, no. But there are handsome vampires, and yeah, that's
The
just about it.
leprechauns.
Well, actually, they're played by real people.
Holy shit.
They're
I'm
real
sorry.
people. No, it's actually quite cool. It's quite
my
cool.
God.
So I've actually seen the actors who play the characters in this game in other things.
I need to look at this. Has someone streamed it? Have you streamed it?
I have.
I'll have to check it out. Oh
Yeah,
my
it
god,
was the
that's so
first
funny.
thing I ever streamed.
Oh my god. Sorry, I'm still dying at leprechauns right now.
No, it's the first thing I ever streamed, and I'm actually going to stream it again
You should.
in January, I think. I'm gonna do what's it called? It's their first game. What's it called? Mackenzie and Company. I'm gonna do Mackenzie and Company, and then I'm gonna do Vampire Diaries again.
Nice.
Yeah.
I need to decide. Because like after November, I need to decide if I want to just do the Nancy Drew game streams and just like chill for the holidays, or if I want to like keep going. But what I really want to decide is what I want to play on my not Nancy Drew game night if I do that. Because like it's been a while since I've done like Crash.
Yeah, you should do that again.
It's been a while since I've done that. It's been a while since I've done any of the humongous entertainment games.
You should do a lot of these things. You should
I
do
don't know.
like. Just,
I also got
take it
Spyro
easy.
now. The Spyro.
Oh man, maybe you should do
No.
that.
Is it reignited?
Those are all such great options.
Anyone
I just
who
know
says,
that like, because I've been doing a cozy game for like my non-Nancy night.
I need to see. They're overdone. I don't own it. I was gonna get one that I own first. But I do have that on my list though, Hunter, because you sent it to me a while back. There are a couple games that I have that I guess would be probably classified as cozy games, but also some that I really wanted to play in October for like spooky vibes.
Yeah.
But then like fundraiser got ahead of me and I was like,
Yeah.
come
No, I
back,
get it.
rein it in.
No, I totally get it.
But like, what's Witchwood? That's a good one.
Oh yeah.
That's like
I was gonna play Witchy Life Story in October, but I totally just missed it.
Have you played Strange Horticulture?
Not yet, but I remember seeing you play it.
It's good. It's an interesting game.
It's very
It's an
culty.
interesting game. And they're coming out with another one before too long.
Ooh, excellent.
I'm excited
Yeah,
about
I've just
that.
been doing I have my Nancy night and then I have my cozy game night. And then this past January I did Junk Drawer January. That was like all old games.
Yeah.
That like I had to do lots of workarounds to get them to work. And I want to do that again because it was really fun.
Have you played, is it Barbie Riding Club? Barbie Riding Club. Not Horse Adventures, Riding Club.
I haven't.
Okay. If you find that and are able to get it to run, let me know.
I will let you know.
I tried to get it from My Abandonware and it downloaded. I got it to a point where it would run technically, but then like the intro was weird. Instead of actually filling the entire thing and being in color, it was like 3 little versions of it in black and white across the center of the screen, and then it would go to the regular game and it was fine for a second. But as soon as I went to ride a horse, it would go back to that, and then it would crash the game after so long.
Oh, I have a better method for you. You need to emulate probably to play that well. And emulating is really, really easy if you just get like, I don't even care, like any version. Like you could get.
I'll talk to my husband about it because like neither of us knows a whole lot about emulators.
It's not hard if you just literally like download it to your computer like an application. It's a little complicated, but
It is the one with the beach. Sorry.
It's not like crazy hard. I was able to do it, and I'm not well versed in these things. But then you can download like an ISO file, which like basically like pretends that it's the disk, and then you don't really have to worry about anything else. Like you don't have to put it on your computer. You just have it.
Yeah, I need to see because like I think the main thing with me is like I'm hesitant to like just download. So it's sort of like, I need to make sure that this is not going to destroy this very
Well-
expensive computer.
You know who helped me? Charity. You know Charity?
Yeah.
Charity helped me. In fact, I'm going to probably ask her to help me again because I want to make sure when I put the emulator back on my computer that I don't make any mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kelsey,
Nick,
it's
I'm going to
such a
need that for January.
It's such a good game.
Yeah.
Barbie, I've never played Horse Adventure. Everyone is playing Horse Adventure, and so I keep wanting to say that, but it's Writing Club. Barbie Writing Club, I used to play that on the computer, and then the PlayStation had a version that was slightly different. And I played both, and I loved them so much. So much. But then Barbie, was it Pet Rescue? That was another one. That was really good.
Yes, Hunter. Emulate. You get an emulator,
Well, see,
and then you get an ISO file, and then you put it on.
Well, because there are some that you can play like running incompatibility mode as administrator, but like other ones, like that one just did not want to work.
Yeah, a lot of them just don't work.
I
Yeah.
install old Windows on my Mac and can flip between. That's pretty
That's
cool.
smart. That is smart.
That's pretty cool. Ooh.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
What is it?
I
What
gotcha.
is it? What is it? We must know. You can't say that without telling us what the game is. The one thing that I was able to the other thing I want to play is Candyland.
Oh, yes. That's one of my planned ones as well. I've just been searching for the ISO file. Well, I haven't really been searching too hard. I looked once and I didn't find it, and I've been meaning to go again and look.
I have like vivid memories
Yes,
of
me
playing
too.
that game
Oh my god,
on
I got
my
it.
best friend's computer.
I got it in a cereal box.
I love it.
And I still have the disc.
Why do they not do that anymore?
I
Because it's
don't know.
expensive.
I still have every single, like, hold on, let me show you this.
What?
These
I
are my
want that. Where
childhood
did you get that? Hunter. Is the Blue's Clues one? I want that. Do you have a copy? Can I have a copy? I want to play it.
These are my childhood games.
No.
And many of these discs I received in cereal boxes. Both of these were cereal box games.
That's so cool. I don't ever remember getting anything in a cereal box.
Here it is. Hold on.
I literally don't ever remember getting anything in a cereal box. Maybe we got that in a cereal box and I just didn't know. It's a good
The
game.
one. That's
a
the
good
one. But I can't get the disc to work. So I'm going to
I've never
either-
played Carmen Sandiego, fun fact.
Oh man, you've gotta. I had many Carmen Sandiegos that I just passed by. So which
How
one
did
were
we
you
all
talking
have the
about?
same childhood?
I've got Great Chase Through Time. This one's Word Detective. And this one's Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? Better known as Treasures of Knowledge. And I think I have some other ones in here. Hold on. What do I have? There's
Okay.
Operation and Oregon Trail.
So I do need to end the stream in just a couple minutes.
Oh, yes, please. I'm tired.
One thing I will say is, and I don't, Maggie already left, but she will know what I'm talking about. Virtual Magic Kingdom.
Oh, that sounds very, very, very familiar. What is that?
It was basically like a chat room for kids
Oh, yeah.
based around like the old Disney World. And there were some like legit games. Someone has recreated it.
Whoa.
I want to play the Pirates of the Caribbean minigame again. But like you could buy things and like decorate your area with like Disney themed parks themed stuff.
That's so cool.
But it was like if you said anything that was like questionable, it would change your like the word to all like dollar signs and stuff.
I remember stuff like that when I was a kid. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I know. I'm about to get off. I know.
Oh, we've just been having so much fun.
Exterminate!
Are you telling me to exterminate the stream?
All right, bye.
I need to rewatch some Doctor Who. I miss Doctor Who. I didn't get a whole. I'm not Ricky, so I didn't get a whole lot of knitting done. But I got some.
All right, let's show off our progress before we leave.
Okay. And then we get to do the really pretty
Show yours first.
end screen. Okay, I'm getting there. If I can uncurl it. So there it is. So it's going to be a mitten over here and a mitten. Focus! Focus! Mitten over here, mitten over here, and that's the string connecting them.
It's cute.
But that's what I got.
Very cute. Okay, what was this? I put washi tape and stickers in. So, where did I start? Hold on. I had already done that. So I put some washi tape and stickers in just to decorate. Just some like fun things. And then skip ahead. Here's my January starting out in the first week.
Nice.
That's all I did.
Back briefly because you finished writing. Did you get caught up? Before we need an update on the writing before we go. I need an update on the writing before we go. Thank you very much. Yes! Success! Yay! So do you still have to do 1,000 words a day, or was that just to catch up? Heck yeah! Oh my goodness, my nose is starting to run. Okay, I have to do. Jeez Louise, girl. How do you NaNoWriMo? I cannot NaNoWriMo. This is why I went to school for creative writing and poetry. Different. I found a folder that has a lot of my old poetry on it. Like from college. I'm like, that might have to, if on the very off chance, you know what, I'm going to say on the chance, not on the off chance, on the chance that we get past all of these milestone giveaways. If we get past all these milestone giveaways, that may be the final one. Emos read some of her old college poetry just for the hell of it.
That would be really funny.
But, alright. Sounds like a milestone goal. We gotta get there, man. We gotta get to 2,500 to get that live bag. And then I think the next one I'm gonna do,
2750?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do that. And that'll probably be the twin stickers. And then we may do Tori's thing after that at 3,000.
That's pretty cool.
Wacky poetry. Wacky. I like that word, wacky. You can say it in so many silly ways. The word wacky is wacky. I like it. Okay, we are...
Midnight thoughts with emos.
Yes. Literally, like, holy mackerel.
I know, we've been talking for a long time.
Holy crap. All right, everybody.
Good night, y'all.
These constant intrusions are most irksome.
Liveth here. These constant intrusions. I love that. Okay, we're heading to the outro screen.